Hello and welcome to Chicago Reacts. My name is Lauren and today I am going to be looking at a JonTron video. It's been a while. It's been a minute, but he is back and so am I. So let us go. This one is called The Media is Bullying Sloths for some reason, which is not a problem that I knew existed. So I guess he's about to educate me on a couple of things here. I hope you're excited. I certainly am. Let us begin.
Very, very disturbing. The mainstream press is officially coming for the slow amongst us. That's right. Sloths! I'm here to protect the good name of sloths, our three-toed friends in the trees. I know what you're thinking. A video about sloths? That's really what you're doing? Yes. And
Sure,
I'll tell you
why not?
how I got there. Well, you see, it's come to my attention that 60 Minutes has performed a hit piece on sloths, the animal, for some reason, as you can see by the title of their video here. How Sloths Thrive as Nature's Couch Potato. Now that's not very nice, is it? How'd you feel if 60 Minutes made a piece on you, called you Nature's Couch Potato?
Why so slow? Why do they move so slow? Are they cute or are they so ugly they're cute? Oh no, they're cute. You like a B-list animal. Yeah.
I won't stand for this.
Why is she so
And, they
mean?
posted this on Christmas, no less. Do they have no souls? Probably not, but I think we knew that already. All right, moving on. Sloths are some of the best guys. You got Sid from Ice Age, Sloth from the Goonies, one of the 7 deadly sins. Okay, remember in the back of your head, that's what we're here to protect.
That was mean
Just
too.
to remind you what a sloth is, okay? Just to remind you what you're fighting for.
We didn't
You're
even
defending the honor.
mention. We didn't even mention the one from Zootopia. What's his nuts? Flash from Zootopia. Come on, baby.
Of the sluggish tree dwellers of Central and South. Okay, even Google's going in on him. Will no one come to bat for my boy the sloth? That's why I'm here, okay? But you know what's just as bad as slandering innocent arboreal animals? Leaving your privacy unprotected. And that's where NordVPN comes in with top-tier security that's just a click away. Imagine the internet as a jungle, a place where data pythons lurk around every branch. NordVPN steps in as your cyber machete, hacking away at all those no-good data thieves living in the brush. But NordVPN isn't just about avoiding digital deforesters. It's packed with more features than a Swiss Army knife. Malware getting you down? Zap it away with NordVPN's threat protection. Annoying ads popping up? NordVPN makes them disappear faster than a brush fire. Okay, we got the shot. Go, go, go!
We gotta go.
Craving your favorite shows while globe-trotting? Use NordVPN to bring a slice of home straight to your screen, wherever you might be. And for those moments where your passwords slip your mind, NordVPN's got NordPass, your trusty sidekick, keeping all your passwords secure and ready. NordPass can be purchased together with NordVPN, with the same discount, no less. So why not give your digital life the upgrade it deserves? Head over to nordvpn.com/JonTron for an exclusive NordVPN deal. And with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee, giving it a test run couldn't be easier. Also, as an added bonus, the people who buy the 2-year plan will get an extra 4 months for free. So click that link, team up with NordVPN, help support this show, and wrap.
That link is going to be in the description of his video, the link to which is in the description of this one. So go ahead, show him some love. Don't forget to subscribe here too, because we are not sponsored by anybody.
Your online antics in a warm, emergency thermal blanket. Ah, toasty and secure. Right, let's trek back home. All right, let's get back on track. Let's see what 60 Minutes has to say about our tropical friends, shall we?
The stopwatch has long been the symbol of 60 Minutes, but any measure of time is pointless for the subject of our next story, the slow-moving sloth.
First of all, just like, why so serious about sloths of all things?
Right?
Like, the vibe is off right away.
It's like, I feel like 60 Minutes, don't they usually do stories that are like covering mysteries or war or like actual like serious topics? Is 60 Minutes no longer a serious like station? Like, do they, or show? Apparently not. They're doing something just maligning sloths for some reason. It's like, come on, y'all. What did the sloths ever do to you? Nothing, because they're too slow.
You might think these distant relatives of the armadillo would make the perfect meal for just about anything faster.
Wait a minute, sloths are related to armadillos? I
cool.
legitimately did not know that. But hold on, why would you assume any relative of an armadillo would be tasty? I mean, the armadillo doesn't look tasty at all. It's like the opposite of tasty. It's got armor. What the fuck? I don't know what that is.
Why?
I don't know why that comes up when you type armadillo.
And yet somehow sloths have been hanging on in one form or another for 64 million years.
What I can't stand is that any amount of these have survived to this date. I'm spreading awareness because I'm sick of these fuckers just sitting up there. That's attitude. He's got attitude. Am I reading that wrong? That's attitude, I think.
To understand this quirky animal, 60 Minutes hung out with a quirky zoologist.
Okay, so not only are you gonna insult the defenseless animal, but you're also gonna just straight up insult the expert that you brought onto your program as well? Is no one safe? You're just gonna call her quirky?
Because, like, quirky is not necessarily a bad word. Like, it's not necessarily, like, derogatory, but, like, you know, it's the meme, right? She's clearly saying it quirky, parentheses, derogatory. Like, she's not being nice about it. And it might not be this specific lady. I don't know who writes these scripts. But whoever wrote the script is a dick.
Scientists are making new discoveries about a creature that's turned survival of the fittest upside down.
But if it's lived for that long, obviously it's fit in some way.
It's doing something,
I was
right?
just saying because they live upside down. That still wouldn't turn the concept upside down. So here's where we meet Lucy Cook, the aforementioned
Quirky zoologist.
their words, not mine. And she's joined by 60 Minutes on-the-ground reporter, Sharon Alfonsi.
This is an area where there are lots of sloths, so that we have that on our side.
Perfect. Great start. That's how you know she's a professional.
The first thing we learned about sloths is that it's hard to spot them in the wild. Lucy
She kind of looks like the zoologist kind of looks like my mother. Like, she's got, like, I mean, maybe it's just the haircut. I'm not sure, but I was like, oh, she looks familiar. She looks like my mom. Which means in 20 years, that's where I'm gonna be.
Cook scanned the treetops. The sloth is a master of disguise.
Like not 2 minutes ago, you're saying it's a useless piece of shit, and now you're like, oh, a perfectly camouflaged miracle of nature. Get your story straight, 60 Minutes. If I were a sloth, I would very slowly contact a lawyer.
Oh, there's one up there. She's hunched over, so what we're looking at is her back.
That is not the side of the sloth we went all the way to Central America to see.
Listen, little pro tip here. Just go 180 around that sucker. You'll get the whole view you were looking for. Costa Rica trip salvaged.
Their eyesight is lousy. Their hearing not much better. In the tree,
Okay, look. Okay. All right. Okay. You know what? Fine. Fine. You know what? Let's just death to sloths, I guess, for bad eyesight and bad hearing. I mean, like, the only thing I really know about sloths, I mean, I know, like, two things. One is that they do sometimes die of starvation as they're eating because their digestion is so slow, so that sucks. And also, like, they move so slowly that algae and stuff will grow on their fur, and that gives them good camouflage so they don't die. Also, I know that they have to climb down the tree to go to the bathroom. So, like, they will not go to the bathroom while they're up in the tree. They will climb down every single time, do their business, and then climb back up, which on the ground is where they get murked the most often. 3 things I know about sloths.
I feel like maybe could you have gotten a more flattering shot for us here? This guy
Right.
looks like he just woke up from being unconscious in the trenches of World War I, for Christ's sakes.
being nature's couch potato is the reason sloths have survived for more than 60 million years in spite of, well, themselves.
This thing is basically dog shit, and the fact that it's alive is, I might as well film it to show you how dog shit it is. I wouldn't have left this alive if I saw it.
It looks like it is baked out of its mind, that one. He is having a grand old time.
In a tree, they can move like a Tai Chi master. But on the ground, Cook says gravity removes any shred of dignity.
My man is clearly over here just trying to get a 4 a.m. bag of Doritos. Don't tell me you haven't been there. Sharon's just over here like, just go. Just do the thing you're supposed to do. Oh, you're pissing me off!
The conquistadors that first observed them, they said terrible things. One said it was the stupidest animal that he'd ever seen, and another said one more defect would make its life impossible. And
I love how enthusiastic Lucy is, though. Props for Lucy.
they just didn't understand them, you know.
¿Qué es esto? Esto no es oro. ¿Qué sentido tiene? Ni siquiera puede
Yes!
resistir mi espada. Qué inútil.
Cook
Drag
says
the
what those
conquistadors,
early explorers
JonTron.
didn't understand
Was English. But that's irrelevant.
And what is frankly hard to believe when you watch the effort it takes for a sloth just to blink is that this hairy ninja is uniquely built to survive.
Once again, you're just pointing out that it's a perfectly adapted animal, and
Right?
your whole thesis thus far is wrong?
Why so slow? Why do they move so slow?
Well, you just said that's the way they do it. You appear to be the slow one. You're definitely amongst the slow in my final analysis here.
Sloths typically only climb to the ground for bathroom breaks. With habits like that and nails like this, you can understand.
What? What are you gonna glean from that? With fingers like this and going to the floor to shit, we can really glean that.
You can understand why they are solitary creatures.
Yeah, because I keep getting bullied by people
What?
like you.
What? Okay. Okay, look, I'm sorry. Like, all right. You know what? I'm just going to let her continue to say her silly things because they've got nails like this and they go to the bathroom on the ground. That's why they live alone. What?
They've got some emotional scars, Kay. You've turned them introverted.
And prefer to be alone until they don't.
What more? True. You know what else that actually applies to?
It has to do with only their nails and bathroom habits, though. That's the reason. We've discovered the reason. God, this script is bad. Like, whoever wrote this piece, it needed to go through, like, 6 more drafts, I think. It's badly written. I would have written something like this in, like, maybe my freshman year of high school. Like, some random, like, I don't know, science class or something that I didn't care about. Like, it's not a good script. Things don't make sense. They're not connecting things in any kind of meaningful way. 60 Minutes, I'm disappointed in you. Get a new scriptwriter.
Hard-hitting journalism.
The females will climb to the top of a tree when they're in heat and scream for sex. But they scream in D sharp.
Why do you know that? Like,
That's so fun.
And I'll do it. And he may well, on the strength of my impersonation.
he might just. They seem slow until they want it.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
I will not have you speak to me that way. This lady's gone through her paces, okay? That's something you can't get out of a textbook. That's learned in the heat of battle. I love the lady still smiling, but she's still like, you can stop now.
Oh, I mean, it is very high pitched. How does she know that that's D sharp? I couldn't tell. I can't just hit a D sharp just, off the cuff like that.
I got it. I got the idea.
Behind Lucy Cook's cheeky sense of humor is a hefty resume.
She's
Why
being.
does she look like she's preparing it for like a stew? It's got like the mint and everything here.
She
The
has a
cheeky
master's
sense of
degree from
humor.
Oxford and published 4 books, including 2 on sloths, leading
Cool.
to donations for conservation and crowds at lectures that mix biology with stand-up.
You hate to hear it. You hate to hear it. We know it's coming, don't we? Mixing biology and stand-up, and it's a TED Talk. That's not a good combination of words.
We humans are obsessed with speed. We idolise animals like the cheetah, capable of doing 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat. Well, so what?
Huh? I don't know, man. Maybe I just don't get zoology humor. It's a cut above.
Valdez gave the first description of a sloth in his Encyclopedia of the New World. He said the sloth was the stupidest animal that can be found in the world. I have never seen such an ugly animal or one that is more useless.
That's an interesting rendition that he drew there, too. Why did he give him such a long neck?
Listen, first of all, don't talk about me that way. Second of all, what is going on here? I mean, this is uncharitable, even for 15th century standards. This doesn't look like a sloth at all. What's with the tiny face and head and the spindly legs? You having a bad day when you did this one or something?
Are they cute or are they so ugly they're cute?
Are they really good, or is it just my brain's playing a trick on me because it's so horrifying I have to make myself believe it's good? Is it a
cute.
self-preservation thing that I'm doing?
Oh, no, they're cute, surely.
No, yeah, they're just regular cute.
But then, I think a naked mole rat's cute, so you're asking the wrong person.
Well, she's wrong about
You're really
that one. She's wrong about that one. The sloths are cute. Have you ever seen that video with, like, Kristen Bell, like, sobbing because she's going to get to meet a sloth? It was She was so excited. It was really cute.
Not making this easy for me. You know, I'm trying to be in your corner here, but I mean, he's fine. He's all right. Yeah, but why is he like that though? You know.
You're like
Why
a
is
B-list
he like
animal.
Yeah.
What is? I'm not even joking. Like the vendetta
Yeah, that's just mean.
from this lady. Why does she hate sloths so much? I'm still.
You like a B-list animal. Mm-hmm. The animals you like, they kind of blow. They're kind of awful. Why do you like them? Like, what's wrong with you? It's a B-list animal.
I'm still just reeling from that. Did you really say B-list animal is? Are you okay? You been in journalism too long?
Just
Like, how do you even rank what a bee, like, how would you even discuss that? Like, I mean, obviously there are clear, like, D-list animals, like mosquitoes. Those suck. Or ticks. Like, D-list animals, those are the worst. But then it's like, come on. What is your criteria for a B-list animal? Like, what's your criteria for an A-list animal? Like, what if I don't like her favorite animal? Do I get to make fun of her and call her quirky as well? Because she likes, I don't know, cardinals or something? Like, I don't know.
look how one of those B-list animals can leave Lucy Cook starstruck.
You guys have got to see this.
Cook noticed this.
Cool. What is it?
Yeah, what
What
is that?
looks like fluffy golf balls.
What fluffy golf balls?
That's
I
not
need to
what
know
it
how
looks
you're getting
like.
golf ball from this.
It doesn't look like a golf ball. It looks like a fruit or something. Like, is it just like a million baby sloths or something? I don't know. It's like, it looks like a bug or scales or something with fur. Fluffy golf balls. Maybe hacky sacks? It kind of looks a little bit like little hacky sacks, maybe.
It's like caterpillar, okay, a fruit if you're stretching, but golf balls? What does this look like from your perspective? Oh, someone playing a bit of 18 hole up here? I see a couple 6 and 4s.
She realized was a cluster of something we'd never heard of.
Come and have a look, Sharon.
The elusive Caribbean white tent-making bats.
Okay, I wasn't expecting.
Okay, I was thinking it also looked a little like a bat. I need to just remember just to actually say the things that I think, which often does get me in trouble. But this time I really did think it kind of looked like little bats.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like, my heart rate's gone right up. I'm going to start pouring in sweat and I might start crying.
I shouldn't have seen the bats. I shouldn't have seen the bats. That does kill
So
me. That
cute.
kills me. Oh, does somebody have the defibrillator?
It's just a miracle of evolution. I mean, it's just why? Like, why?
I think that's your job. When you got that master's degree from Oxford, society kind of looks to you for the answer to why on that.
That's about as exciting as it gets.
She's
All right,
adorable. I love
Calm down.
her.
Your latest book is called
Bitch.
Ouch. Can I still get the book name?
You deserve
I
it.
really like you and your work, but yeah, my book's called Bitch.
Bitch. And I have it. I bought it. Let's see what we can learn from this manuscript. If you ever wondered what a monkey's O-face looked like, now you know. There, that's what it says. There you go. You ever been curious? Is this on the up and up?
We watched as a female was prepared for release before getting a lift to a promising tree.
Off she goes.
And if she falls asleep in the middle of the release, is that a bad thing?
Yeah, that'd be a bad thing. What do you mean? No, yeah, she'll just keep climbing the tree till she gets to the top. She won't fall asleep because, yeah, what do you mean? So, after hearing enough of this baseless slander, I decided to come here to the source at Animal Adventures and ask these magnificent creatures how they really felt about it all themselves. And by the way, Costa Rica was unnecessary. We're in Bolton, Massachusetts, so you could have saved on airfare. Let's go. Here we are, an audience with a two-toed sloth. Do you feel like a B-list animal? True. Okay, so we have a stunning rebuttal of the statements by 60 Minutes.
I want that,
You want
though.
more? You want to speak more? A lot more to say than I thought. Sorry, I think there's a pterodactyl or something back there. That's a macaque's O-face. Yeah, here you go. What do you think? There's just tortoises in coitus and a giant alligator staring on. A little bit exhibitionist in here. Do you think maybe you should be getting a room? take that as a no. Honestly, I think we could just hang out. I think it would be fun. He's like undoubtedly a cool guy, like a really cool guy. I like you. I like you, Sid. Excuse me, do you want to speak on behalf of your slow brothers? All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
That was actually, like, he got some good animal footage there. That was fun. I did enjoy that. I didn't realize that 60 Minutes did a hate piece on sloths, and, like, why were they so mean about Lucy Cook? Like, come on there. Like, what did she do to you? Huh? Absolutely bonkers. But it's fine. Hopefully we can adjust the perspective. But no, okay. I wonder if, like, do sloths ever, like, I think they have fallen out of trees. I thought that's pandas, though. Pandas will fall out of trees because they fall asleep. I don't know about sloths doing that. But I don't know. Like I said, I am not an expert on sloths. But I do think they're cute, and, I mean, it is kind of amazing that they've survived 60 million years or whatever, but, you know, they did, so something they're doing is right. I think people are just mad because laziness can, in fact, work. And people are salty about that. I do hope you enjoyed that, though, so thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!